YouTubers, Mike Martin's here. Mike Martin's channel. Man, do I have a video and a half that I need to put up for you guys? I need to discuss this. This is very mandatory to make this video. Housing prices in the United States will pretty much double in the next 12 months. Yeah, you said it. I've said it. You've heard it. I've said it. And that's it. And it's in writing. Housing prices will go up anywhere from 40 to 100% in some areas in the next 12 months. Why? America's turning into a Canada. America is turning into an Australia. America is turning into a New Zealand. And America is turning into England, United Kingdom. But people are saying, well, what's wrong with that, Mike? Well, there's one problem. What do those countries have in common? Well, they all speak English. But what do all those countries except the U.S. have in common? Housing is severely unaffordable, and the average wage earner cannot get into anything unless they get negative interest rates or like next to zero interest rates, or the money's basically lent out on almost nothing for it to maintain these artificial bubbles / artificial shortages that are filing across all major cities and all major capitals. New York has a taste of this. California, Oregon, and Washington, Seattle area has had a taste of this. Tons of foreign investing, tons of foreign money, hundreds of millions and billions of dollars of laundered money, right? So that's what's been happening, and a place to park the money, and it takes years for it to catch up. So you have these mass exoduses of the West Coast where people move into the interior, and this is not like your 2008 housing bubble. I promise, America, I wouldn't make a video proclaiming a 60 to 100% increase in housing in America without knowing and following the trends in the housing market that I have for so many years across the Commonwealth. Now, this article sticks out like a sore thumb. It is from October 29, 2020. Pay very close attention. We covered this. It's on Forbes. We covered this on Trends in the Housing Market last night. American housing is in full-fledged boom. Now, pay close attention to this. The U.S. housing market is booming. Last month, the number of Americans buying new homes spiked to a 14-year high. I checked that. That is right. It's actually a 17-year high, but yeah. House prices are growing at the fastest pace since 1991. I checked that. That's right. And the U.S. mortgage lenders just recorded their biggest quarter in 2 decades. Lenders handed out a staggering $1.1 trillion in home loans in the past 3 months. I checked that. It's actually $1.4 trillion in the past 3 months. And I've spoken to a couple of people south of the border in the United States that confirmed with me specific some of these numbers, and got kind of broke it down in macro style graphs, and they sent me stuff to look at before I made this video for you guys to make it easy to understand, so you guys understand. Now, why is American housing prices going to go up so fast, dramatically so fast? Well, because money's going to be cheaper and easier to get, and they're going to be approving people left, right, and center. They're going to go down to almost zero rates if they have to, and they're going to basically... Now, what does Australia, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, and Canada have in common? Okay, yes, their housing is unaffordable. Yes, the average wage earner, not minimum wage, average wage earner is completely bought out of their housing, and they speak English. There's one more thing they have in common. Anywhere from 70 to 85% of their economy's GDP is based off housing. You can look it up. 80% of Canada's GDP is housing. Now, America is going to take the same road. It's going to take a bit longer, but you're going to start to see pricing in America go pretty much double in the next year. So this is very important. So he goes on to say, I've been pounding the table on the U.S. housing market since early 2019, and it's still one of the best money-making opportunities. That's not a lie. It definitely is. In the entire stock market today, that's very true. Not even COVID could derail this runaway train. No, not at all. For example, mortgage applications jumped 50% this year to its highest level since 2005. I couldn't verify that one, I'm sorry. In other words, the U.S. housing is as strong as it was at the height of the housing bubble. And now, but you need to understand, it's not like that last housing bubble you guys went through in 2007 and 8. I know what was happening there. I was there. So, it's not the same as that one. So I kind of wanted to throw this out there and kind of give you guys a little taste. This is the trends in the housing market where I covered it last night, and we have the live chat, and we had people calling in and stuff. And I strongly, wholeheartedly believe, there's the episode right there. Guys, check it out. We've been doing trends in the housing. We've been getting a lot of guests on the show all these years. We had Martin North. So trends in the housing market's been up for a long time, and I've been discussing the trends across the Commonwealth. Now, this hit my radar. You're going to see housing double in the US in the next year. 80%, 60% plus in some regions, and 100% markup in some regions, but not some, like a couple. I'm talking in huge wafts of portions of the country. You'll see what's going to happen, and then the affordability levels are going to get out of hand. They're going to have to go negative with the interest rates. They're going to abolish cash. We know this. This is all old news. But when you start putting together and piecing together the puzzle, America has just joined the puzzle now, and affordability levels will start running out very soon. I think a lot quicker than and depending on who wins this next election. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Am I right? Wrong? Look at what's happening in Canada. Our major cities that have jobs are completely unaffordable. You want a 2-bedroom condo? Be prepared to pay $800,000. That's coming to America. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. We'll talk soon.